name's Tim Berglund. I live in North Platte, Nebraska, and I'm a glass blower. I've been blowing glass for about 30 years now. What got me interested in glass blowing was I saw it being done in Manitou Springs when I was a little kid, probably about 10, I think, 10 or 12 years old. And from that day on, I always wanted to learn how to do it. And one day I was finally able to find where I could get the materials, because it took years just to figure out where I could buy all the stuff. And then once I got the stuff, I just taught myself. Some of the most popular things that I make are hummingbirds, which I've made thousands of. I also make lots and lots of sea turtles, dolphins, elk, deer, moose, bighorn sheep, just about every animal that you can think of I make. I like doing the elk because they're bigger and I like doing the racks on them. It's a lot of fun. To make the elk, I usually start out with a 12.7 millimeter rod clear, and I heat the end of it, flatten it out a little bit with a brass paddle, and then I attach the rear legs and get them positioned, and I put the hooves on. Attach a piece of glass to the back of that, and that's the handle that I hold on to. And then I start heating the body up and gather the body into the shape that I want and the size that I want. And then I go up and make the neck. And then I disconnect that piece, and then I use root beer colored glass to wrap around the neck to make the neck and the head. And then I'll put black eyes, and I'll do the ears with the root beer. And then I put the front legs on and get it so it stands level, so it looks nice. And the last thing I do is put the antlers on. And I use caramel glass that I encase in clear glass before I use it, because it makes it stronger and it makes it look better. It changes the color just a little bit. Thing is to disconnect it off the rod, and then that piece that you disconnect, that becomes like a little tail, and then it's done. After I get done with it, I have to put it in a kiln, and it anneals. You have to get it up to about 1100 degrees for about, there's supposed to be 1 minute for every centimeter of thickness, but what I do is I'll usually start in the morning and keep adding things and slowly heat it up, and then at the end of the day I heat it up to the 1200 degrees, and then I have to let it set overnight to cool. I used to sell online on eBay, and from that we have stuff all over the world. And then I did lots of craft shows in the area. And then I started putting my stuff in shops. I have stuff in Estes Park, Colorado, Evergreen, Colorado, and in Winthrop, Washington. I ship stuff all over the world, clear to Australia and Canada and Switzerland, Sweden, Germany, Russia. That was crazy. It's kind of neat to see stuff going that far away.